I want to talk a little bit about flight pen cover and management of that cover in the flight pens. By far the best cover you can have in the flight pens is lamb's quarter. Lamb's quarter is a noxious weed by most people's account. Farmers spray for it and try to get rid of it. But for raising pheasants it works really well. It has leaves all the way down to the ground and it holds up well into the winter months, which makes it ideal. If you don't have access to lamb's quarter or can't get it to grow, broadcasting corn or sorghum would work as well. Both will hold up into the winter. Now what you see here is some lamb's quarter, and you can see how the cover looks really good. Shouldn't be any issues putting birds in here. They've got plenty of leaves on everything. Nothing too much to say. But what I want to do is I'm going to drop the camera down and show you what it's like at ground level, show you what the birds themselves actually see. So this is what it looks like at the ground level. This is what the bird sees when it's running around. And you can see how the cover doesn't look nearly as good anymore. I can zoom in on a little bit and you can see the cover's pretty sparse on the ground. You know, that first foot, there's just not a lot. And this is going to cause problems with the birds. They're, very possible they could start to pick. They don't have any place to get away from each other. In a case like this, the best thing that you can do is come in and knock some of this cover down with a four-wheeler, a golf cart, a gator, something to get some of that cover laying on the ground. That will give the birds some refuge and shelter and get away from the other birds. Second thing you could do, put a little bit of alfalfa hay in with the birds. That'll give them something else to do, something else to pick at, and keep their time occupied a little bit. But the key to cover management in the flight pens is to get down on the ground and see what the birds see. That's what's going to be important. It doesn't matter what it looks like up top. It matters what it looks like from this angle.